When we say the word communication, what do you think of? Well, many people will think of the spoken word. People who are hearing impaired, they may think of sign language. People who are visually impaired, well, they may think of braille as well as sounds to things. In this module, we will explore the different ways in which we communicate. The dictionary defines communication as the imparting or interchange of thoughts, opinions, or information by speech, writing, or signs. It is also defined as means of sending messages, orders, etc., including telephone, telegraph, radio, and television. And in biology, as an activity by one organism that changes or has the potential to change the behavior of other organisms. The effectiveness of your communication can have many different effects on your life, including your level of stress, your relationships with others, the level of satisfaction with your life, your productivity, your ability to meet your goals and achieve your dreams, and the ability to solve problems. So, how do we communicate? We communicate in three major ways. The first is spoken, and there are two components to spoken communication: verbal, this is what you're saying, and paraverbal. This means how you say it, your tone, your speed, pitch, and the volume of your voice. The second way that we communicate is nonverbal. These are the gestures and body language that accompany your words. Some examples: your arms folded across your chest, tracing circles in the air, or tapping your feet. Or maybe it's just you having a hunched over posture. The third way in which we communicate is written. Communication can also take place emails, the written word, text messages, or even the posts that we make on social media. There are some other factors in communication that we need to consider. The first is our method. The method in which the communicator shares his or her message is important as it has an effect on the message itself. Communication methods include person to person, telephone, email, fax, radio, public presentation, television broadcast, social media posts, and many more. The second factor is mass. That means the number of people receiving the message. The third factor we have to consider is our audience. That's the person or the people receiving the message. Their understanding of the topic and the way that they receive the message can affect how it's interpreted and how it's understood.
Boris and Ling were working on a presentation for an important business meeting the next day. Boris was set to present, but had doubts about his communication skills as he lacked confidence in this area. Ling suggested they work on effective communication strategies to better his skills. Boris agreed, and together they discussed and prepared the three methods of communication: verbal, nonverbal, and written. By the end of the day, Boris and Ling were confident that their written presentation, nonverbal presentation, and verbal skills were on par for the presentation. Boris was overjoyed that he was prepared for the event, and Ling was happy that her suggestion could be of help in the professional situation.